everybody, today I'm gonna make something that's a huge family favorite. We absolutely love it, and it's a Southern style potato salad. My mom taught me how to make this, and it's the only potato salad I make. In fact, it's the only potato salad that I like. We do get a lot of compliments on this. It's a huge family favorite. We have it for every big occasion, every get together. It takes a little bit of work to get it, but it's worth it. So the ingredients, let's go over those. So I used russet potatoes. I went ahead and peeled and washed about a half of a 5-pound bag, so about 2.5 pounds of russet potatoes. And for that amount of potatoes, I'm gonna use 5 large eggs that will boil, and then we'll chop those up. Besides that, we're gonna use finely diced sweet pickle, finely diced white onion. As far as the sweet pickle, I use maybe 5 or 6 of these. This size onion, I'll probably use 1/3 of it. I have a green bell pepper here, and it's a smaller one, so I may end up using most of this one. We're gonna use celery, probably 3 to 4 stalks of this. Again, finely diced, everything's finely diced except for the eggs and the potatoes. And then that's it except for what makes it creamy. And that's the mayo, a little bit of mustard. Now what also, besides these, we'll add a little bit of salt, pepper, and some sugar. So again, it's a huge favorite in our family, and I wouldn't be surprised if after they watch this video, they're not knocking on my door saying, "Where's the potato salad?" so they can come and have some. So it's that good. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the most time-consuming part, which is finely dicing all of the ingredients. I will go ahead and cut the potato into 1 to 2 inch chunks, and then we'll boil them. It just depends. If you like your potato salad chunkier, make them a little bit bigger. If you don't, make them a little bit smaller. So cut these up, we'll let those boil. We'll also get the eggs boiling. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I got everything diced up, and my potatoes boiled while I was dicing. I got my eggs boiled, so we're ready to go to put everything together. So I did go ahead and drain the potatoes, so I'm gonna add them to a large bowl so we can get this mixed up. Got those in there. And then for the eggs, I mean, they don't have to be like chopped in any kind of perfect form or size or anything. I just kind of, shred them up a little bit and add them to the potato. All right, now that I've got all 5 of my eggs in there, I'll go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. So I ended up with about a 1/2 cup of finely diced sweet pickle. I did 3/4 of a cup of finely diced celery, and this was about 3 stalks. I've got a 1/2 cup of finely diced white onion, which ended up being about half of my onion that I showed you earlier. And as for the green bell pepper, I did end up using the whole thing, which ended up being about half a cup after I diced it up, which that was a smaller one, but 1/2 cup's plenty for this recipe. All right, so we've got everything in there. Now we've got to make it creamy. I did salt my potatoes a little bit with some kosher salt while they were boiling. So when you go to add your salt, you're going to do it by taste. The same with the pepper and the sugar. But to start out, I'm going to go ahead and get the mayo in there. And I did make a lot of potato salad with this. So yeah, it's going to take a good amount of mayo. Well, I don't even see the ounces on this bottle of Duke's mayo, which is a little crazy. Unless it's in such small print, I can't read it, but anyway, yeah, it'll take at least this whole container. And depending on your preference, you might want to add a little bit more. So just go ahead and get that mixed in. And try to stir it gently so you're not smashing up all of your potatoes. definitely makes a lot with just a little bit of ingredients. We're definitely gonna need more mayo than that, so I'll probably have to grab another container. Yeah, good thing I had another one on hand. So, oh, well, there I see, this one's 18 ounce. Whoa. This one was 11.5 ounce. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get this one opened and add a little bit of this one. You definitely want to get it to where it's a creamy potato salad texture. So it's just kind of adding the mayo and eyeballing it from there. Everybody thinks I'm a little crazy because I don't like mayo. I'm not a fan of mayo at all. But I do love potato salad, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And at this point, you can go ahead and add your yellow mustard as well. I just add, it's basically just to give it a little bit more of a deeper color, if you ask me. A couple teaspoons. Now, I know a lot of people, you know, you're used to potato salad being cold and refrigerated. I prefer to eat this right after I've made it, before it's been refrigerated. To me, once it's refrigerated, it loses a little bit of its flavor. All right, now once we've got to this point where you think you've got the right creaminess that you're looking for, you can go ahead and add your salt, pepper, and sugar by taste. So I don't use any specific measurements. I just sprinkle it in, stir it up, and taste. So this is the sugar. Like I said, I did salt the potatoes while they were boiling, so I don't want to add too much. And then we'll add a little bit of brown, or a little bit of black pepper. One of the other things I didn't mention earlier is after we get everything mixed up and we put it into our serving dish, I do like to sprinkle the top with a little bit of celery seed as well. All right, I think I've got the taste that I want, so I'll go ahead and move this into a serving dish. We'll cover the top with some celery seed and we'll see what you think. Okay, got it all into my serving dish. I sprinkled the top with a little bit of celery seed. Give it a try and let me know what you think. See you next time.